Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Speed4. We're here raising money for the Transgender Law Center this weekend, and we are starting off our Super Monkey Ball Deluxe run. Helix is our runner here. Take it away.
Yeah, hi, I'm Helix, as was mentioned. This is Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. We're going to be here for a little over an hour, so I brought some friends with me.
Hello, I'm friend number 1. They call me Peter. I am a washed-up monkey ball speedrunner, but also washed in like a clean and ready to commentate and watch this awesome run kind of way. So
That's good.
That's
good.
good.
thank you. Oh, and here's friend number 2.
Yes, hi, I am friend number 2. Some call me Deadline. I am also a Monkey Ball speedrunner. I'm mostly focused on the modern Monkey Ball games like Banana Mania and Banana Rumble, but I love all things Monkey Ball, love the classic games, and I'm really excited to see what Helix has to show you all today.
Yes, and I will round out this trio by being a runner of the classic games who is not washed up. So there we go. We're good.
Exactly.
Speaking of people and characters and monkeys, we need to decide which monkey we are playing as, which there was a bid war for, but I understand was at least somewhat contested.
Yeah, I have the answer for that if you're ready for it.
Absolutely.
So the winner with $18.11 was Baby. Gon was a close second. It was a close second.
Thank you for your service, Gon, but I win.
Happy to hear Gon was in the race. That's all I can say.
He was.
He stood a chance. Yeah. So, Ultimate is the category we're playing. This is Beginner, Advanced, and Expert, and Master. Ignore these stage counts. They don't count the extra stages. We'll talk about that. But in the interest of time, I can talk about everything as we're playing, because there's a lot. So, on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, have fun.
Yes, thank you. First thing you're going to see me do here is move diagonally, because this game pulls inputs in a square. Diagonals are the fastest input. And so, when I'm moving diagonally, I am accelerating faster. First warp goal is on the second stage right here. So we're gonna go into it, and you will notice, jump to stage 4. I have skipped a stage. Green goals skip 1 stage, red goals skip 2, and of course the regular blue goals do not skip any. We skip, if I have counted correctly, 48 stages with warp goals. There are 300 stages in this category if you don't take warp goals, but we will be skipping 48 of them, I believe, so playing 252. If my math is correct there. Sorry, Peter. I said there would be no math. I'm sorry. I
was about to say, I'm like that's great that we got it out of our way, and like I don't have to think about it going forward. And you did the counting too, so
yeah.
I don't know if I'm feeling.
I guess I never said there would be no math, because there are pause strats, which we'll get into relatively soon here. Yeah, we're into the Monkey Ball 2 stages. These are Monkey Ball 1, Monkey Ball 2, and Monkey Ball Deluxe exclusive stages. You're seeing wall boosting now, which is, very similar to boosting, but we are bouncing off the walls a little bit. That's because friction is slow, and so we want to get some airtime to not have friction, and wall boosting helps us do that. That was an excellent bumpy. Wow, I got
a beautiful bumpy. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Call that bumpy-table. Is that anything?
Green goal here.
We're warming up.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Commentary will get there. Beautiful green goal.
We'll find our groove. I'm going to be explaining a lot of things, like bonus stages. We don't actually care about these, they're just here to give us bananas for... Oh no, I actually failed the escape? Okay, we're fine.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we don't care about bonus stages too much. We don't need the extra lives, really. I have a lot of them. We're fine. The fastest way to get through them is to just fall out as quickly as possible. And now we are on to the deluxe stages. And if you're paying attention, you might notice, first of all, you might recognize the Monkey Ball 1 and 2 stages, and maybe even the deluxe stages, depending on how much of this game you've played before. But if you really look for it, you can kind of tell which stages are Monkey Ball 1, which stages are Monkey Ball 2, and which are deluxe. And I like to say that deluxe stages are categorized best by just being boxes. They're just big boxes, like almost all of them. Like, look at this one. This is a box. It's just a box with like a snake in it. Like,
I've always said that Super Monkey Ball Deluxe's stage design philosophy is so cool. Like, Super Monkey Ball 1 is like... That was a really nice save getting back up that ramp, though. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Super Monkey Ball 1 is like nice, minimalist, like little quick puzzle, like one trick completion stages, and Super Monkey Ball 2 has some like grand scheme gimmicky stages, and I feel like Deluxe actually kind of fused those two concepts into one. You've got like the large scale of Super Monkey Ball 2 stages with like the simple geometry of Super Monkey Ball 1 stages. I straight up think it's the most faithful they could have done it if they were going to fuse the two philosophies together.
For sure.
In a way, I agree with you, and in a way, I hate them. Because some of them are just not good.
There is a second sort of catch to the Super Monkey Ball Deluxe stage design philosophy, which is for some reason they got really into mazes around this era.
Yeah.
Monkey Ball. There are for some reason like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 different maze stages in the Super Monkey Ball Deluxe stage pool. And let me tell you, if you've ever been like say a lab rat or a mouse in a maze, you're not gonna like the experience of being, you know, said person, even if there's cheese at the end, depending on how big the maze is.
I unfortunately have not had the experience of being a lab rat, despite my love of cheese. So.
Well, you might by the end of this round.
You can relate
See,
to
look,
loving
another
cheese,
box.
though.
This one has box in the name even.
You can relate to loving cheese, and let me tell you, even with cheese at the end, the experience of being in the maze, not always optimal. There's just one stage in particular I'm thinking of, really. I can't really complain about the size of any of these mazes so far, but let me tell you, there's one in the future, I'm looking forward to it.
There are a couple, yeah.
I could do a whole 10 years on one particular stage.
That's what you're here for. We are done with Monkey Ball Deluxe stages for now. They will be back, of course. Moving back into some Monkey Ball 1 stages. And we never explained pause strats. One of them came up already on composition, if you noticed. This game is deterministic, meaning if I perform the same input on the exact same frame, I will always get the same result. And so we saw that on composition, where I used the frame accurate timer at the top of the screen to know exactly what frame I was on, then used the notches in the GameCube controller to hold an input. And essentially, with that, I followed a list of instructions that let me do a near frame-perfect strat. So that's what pausing is. It makes frame-perfect or multiple frame-perfect strats possible that would otherwise be nowhere near consistent for humans. Of course, it does take some time because this is timed RTA, and so, you know, you don't want to be paused for a long time, because that'll lose time RTA, but in the long run, it either saves time, or helps with consistency, or both.
It's remarkable, actually, that there being such a clear timer that you can see while paused, combined with a responsive pause menu, allows us to, like, basically bridge the gap, like, equalize ourselves between, like, tasks. Like, the great equalizer, like, tasks can do some things that we can't, obviously, because it's a really cool precision platformer, but look at that.
That strat is so cool. Oh,
that is cool. Bounce. You know what's going to happen as long as you get the same pause frames every single time. It's a beautiful thing.
Actually, I ended up on a frame I was less familiar with and had to kind of wing a backup and it worked, so... Maybe actually not the best example, I just got lucky.
The runner's skill, I'm going to say skill twice instead of that luck thing I was hearing about. The runner's skill simply offsets the need for pauses sometimes if you mess up. It's incredible. The runner has it all.
And that is the real beauty of the classic games too, and like them being completely deterministic, because the newer remakes like Banana Mania and the new game Banana Rumble, like they don't have the luxury of having this level of determinism, so you can't really get the same results every time. But with this game, it's like it's on a whole nother level of optimization just because people are able to, like, you know, math all that out.
Speaking of pause strats.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm scared.
I'm not. Helix, please.
Wait, what are you doing? I've never, for reference, I've never seen these before.
That's awesome.
For one.
Nailed it.
No way.
Oh.
No. Oh.
That was wild.
That's a thing?
The full curvature bridge skip. In how many pause frames is that, Helix?
5.
5 frame perfect pause frames in a row.
Yeah.
I didn't think we had any pass runs this event. That's wild.
Yeah. No, she did it like it's nothing, but it's like getting those exact frames is really hard because you miss one and the strat's dead.
No jump button, by the way. That was simply just speed being picked up and maintained through clipping off of edges back to back to back to back in order to skip a stage that otherwise would have been about 30 seconds.
That was actually like way more stressful than normal too, because on that particular stage, if I fail that pause strat, I cannot attempt it again. I'll get into this more later when we have more time, but there is a thing known as first load and second load, and that is a first load only pause strat. After a retry, it does not work the same way. So it was then, or I wasn't getting it. So.
One shot.
Wow.
It's that simple. I was gonna say, I completely forgot to ask you before the stream whether you could focus better on pausing, whether people are talking in the background or being completely silent. I ended up going for silent, but if that was like worse for you, I'm so sorry.
It does not matter. I can't be the one talking. As long as I'm not the one talking, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Cool,
Of
cool,
course,
cool.
We're here for.
Yes.
I didn't know what to pick. I was like, am I
There
making this
are-
harder by like making the suspenseful, extremely like loud silence happening while you're doing like the hardest strat I've seen you do this run?
Yeah.
There are some.
nailed it.
Oh no, that was silly of me. There are some that are like 6, 7 frames that I probably will want silence just to build up the suspense for, because I think it's better that way. But the shorter
I
ones,
mean-
they're like, I don't care.
I mean, for the absolute like cinematic suspense, absolutely, I'll be silent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My goal before you told me that was just to make it more likely to get the strat, but I'll sabotage you for the content.
Hey, speaking of strats and cool stuff, this is the only strat in the game where I will bounce off of the background. Gonna aim.
Best stage in the game right here. I will stand by
This
this.
strat is so cool. This strat is like the deluxe strat for me as well. Like, it just feels like the
Oh.
No, I bounced
deluxe.
off the I got party balled.
Oh no!
That's okay. That's okay. You get to
Party
see it
ball.
again.
Came in a bit too hot. Yeah.
Any sandbag
This
fans?
is a showcase. Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, the party ball is called scent bag in the game's files. I don't know why.
Apparently, it smells.
Yeah.
It was really bad. I've had very many bad encounters with it in my
Very
monkey
nice.
ball.
You've got like a stage or two here, Bridget. We've been yapping the whole time, so hit us with a donation or whatever else you
That's
got.
all right. So we have a couple of fun incentives for the next hour or two. The current incentive target right now is a glitch exhibition for Lego Island, which is not the next run. It's the one after the next run. So you have a couple hours to hit that one, and it's raising $100, which is pretty feasible.
Absolutely.
And on top of that, if you want to also donate for whether or not we choose to adopt a pet or save the frames during Stardew Valley, you can as well. Adopt a Pet is currently in the lead with $25, but that is easily overtakeable. So, yeah, keep them coming.
Yeah, definitely a worthwhile cause for sure. I'm sure I don't need to explain that any more than the host already has, but I will continue to just say that you all should donate. Really cool strat here relies on, I don't want to say lucky collision, I have to get collision within a reasonable amount of time from those bumps there, and sometimes that doesn't happen. But we are done with beginner and now moving on to beginner extra. If you're unfamiliar, there are extra stages for every difficulty. If you complete the difficulty without using a continue, then you get to go to the extra stages. And that, of course, is part of this run. So, not only are we playing beginner, advanced, expert, and master, we are also playing all of the extra stages for each of those as well. And there are 20 extra stages in each difficulty, with the exception of master, which only has 10. And the final stage of master extra will be the last stage of the run. So that's, you'll see that in like an hour. Nah, not quite an hour, maybe like 15 minutes. We'll see how well I play.
Yeah, I mean, this run's already off to a pretty strong start. You've been doing really well.
Yeah, this is solid. Okay, thanks, Rhombus. Right as we were talking about how good the run is. It's another deluxe stage,
I'm sorry.
by the way.
I'll be quiet for the rest of the for the rest of the run.
Another cool running gag that deluxe stages have is having time losses that don't involve death.
Yep.
They have a lot of like cool like safety nets and stuff that like will catch you when you mess up, but that doesn't mean you don't have to like walk all the way up. So for a speedrunner, it might as well be a death. Like right
Yeah.
there, it's like you didn't fall off the edge or anything, but like just not moving is not good. There's a lot of deluxe stages like that.
You lost like 5 seconds. That's worse than dying, if you ask me.
Really, it's just the fact that the ball was stationary for a second that made me sick.
I know, right? It's like, what the heck? That's never supposed to happen. What are we doing here?
Yeah, unacceptable.
We're trying to follow up on that Orbo run, and we're not moving for a
Ooh,
second there. It
yeah.
just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Actually,
that Orbo one was crazy.
There are a couple more stages where we will stand still, but it will be to set up for like a cool boss strat, so it'll be worth it.
We swear.
Okay, it'll be worth
Go
it.
slow, go fast.
I
I believe it was the tortoise and the hare who said that.
Okay, I have to look at my list of pause frames now, because I don't know what's going on anymore. I missed the frame, and now we're in a weird spot.
Exciting, exciting.
Oh,
You
yeah.
never know what's gonna happen.
Cool.
She makes it
Still
work.
works out.
Beautiful.
Was that another instance of not quite being on the pause strat you were looking for, but you nailed it anyway?
Well, that was an instance of I hit a frame I was unfamiliar with, but I was pretty sure it worked, and I have the pause sheet in front of me, so I literally just looked over at the documentation.
On the fly.
Wow.
Relearning and routing.
Yeah, it's on my monitor next to my PVM, so it's we're good.
Back when I first learned monkey balls as a speedrun a long time ago, I used to have like cue cards, like just sticky notes all over my desk of like little pause scripts before there was like a really good spreadsheet. So the fact that you can actually look at a spreadsheet, quickly figure out what's going on, and then like nail it without, I didn't even notice a lot of downtime, honestly. That was cool.
Yeah,
The resources have come a long way since I started learning the game.
I did make the spreadsheet. I will be real.
Ooh.
Okay, this is another absolutely absurd, ridiculous multi-frame pause strat.
Yes.
66.
This one I do know.
Goes to 86. Okay, I got 85. Yeah, I mean, I have time in my estimate. I'll try it again. I'm no stranger to throwing myself off and trying things a few times.
Waver is much like Curve Bridge, where it's really cool to like, it's like a long path. If you can skip a significant portion of it, it's pretty sick.
I can actually like attempt this one as many times as I want, yeah. 86.
That's true.
88,
Yeah, that whole
96,
second load
come
thing that was
on.
mentioned earlier. It's a lot more prominent on stages with moving parts. The odds of the stage not working the same way on second load. This is because the stage spinning just is like not perfectly the same, based on whether it's the fast spinning after you've already died or the slow spinning when you first load into the level. The effect is like a little bit just
frame.
like more prominent.
I
moving parts.
one or two more attempts. I don't want to be here forever.
I'm a major fan of the number 96.
It's a good one.
That's an okay number. Not the biggest fan.
I mean, I don't want it right now, but like in general, I'd put on my top 100 list of numbers.
That's
I
fair.
was workshopping that joke as you said it.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know what? We're just looking at the documentation again. There's something for this.
All right.
Down left it, bounce adjust as needed. We're gonna try it.
We'll be right back.
Thing that astronauts do when they have to like change their course, you know. When they're in space, right?
No.
Okay.
Sort of a similar situation.
This time, yeah. Okay. Well, I missed the first frame. We're just gonna play it now. You get the idea.
Yeah, you get the idea.
It's not like a significant 99% of that stage kind of just completely
Yeah.
flown by. I kind of forgot that this track goes directly into the green goal, actually.
That's
until
that's
I
why
saw
it's
you
so
hit
hard.
that party ball.
That's why it's
It's
so hard,
wild.
because, like, if you hit, like, the first, like, 5 frames, you can just send it into the blue goal pretty easily after that, but because I specifically need the green goal to skip a stage, I have to do, like, another frame and then a really awkward adjustment, and it's very hard, actually.
That party
Yeah.
ball looked devious with the inputs you had to do before you were near the party ball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very scary.
I remember that was like one of the only pause strats from this run that I actually do know, because I think I came into your stream once while you were like labbing it out.
I
No.
think I'm owned here. I'm pretty sure I labbed this, like, in a call with you before.
Yeah, you know what? It might have been then too.
I want to say that
85.
talk of like the party ball being in a bad spot reminded me of something really cool you can do in this game called party ball manipulation.
Yes.
Where because when we move the joystick around, we're not controlling the ball, by the way, for for those who thought maybe we were tilting the stage, all that jazz. Let's clear up some misconceptions. When you touch the stick, you are controlling the flow of gravity.
Yes.
You are making gravity move a little bit less than down and more like in a forward direction when you move the joystick. And this actually also affects the party ball. So when you're moving the stick around, you're also swinging that party ball around. So if you move the stick in the right way, you can make sure the party ball is out of the way for when you enter the goal. This comes up in a lot of free fall strats, which you'll see later. Some more examples of
Whoa,
it. I'll try to
folders!
point out.
Oh.
Shoulders!
Rude.
I just came up with that just now. Anyone called those shoulders before?
That was pretty clever.
My
I'm
knowledge,
pretty sure
that's
at least
actually...
one person.
It really did just do
Oh,
that
one
to me.
person? I hope it was me before as well.
I
Oh,
almost went
this
in.
is-
Okay. So the
That
thing
was
about
exciting.
folders...
I like the effort.
Yeah.
The thing about folders is it is really easy to get an awkward amount of speed that's like between like getting the safe cycle, like, are you kidding me? And getting the really fast cycle, and now we're just hanging out on folders for a while. So this is why my estimate's 120 and my PB is a 109.
Yeah.
It's always the stages you least expect to. We're gonna like first try like Stamina Master and stuff. You know, it has Master in its name, so you know it's supposed to be a hard stage, but... Whoa! I mean, speaking of awkward amounts of speed.
Okay.
That was
And then
wild.
this is followed up by another really hard level. We'll see if I get it.
Those triangles
Absolute
move back
silence
and forth really fast.
Yeah,
so
look
very
how fast
small
they're
window
going
of
at the end
opportunity to not get hit by
there.
them.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so if it wasn't obvious,
First try,
that's
wow.
that's a hold-up level. You can just hold up.
Depends.
Not only in this game, but in like Super Monkey Ball 2, because remember this is Deluxe, and even in the remake Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, that is a hold up. You just hold up the entire time. Hold forward. You will beat that stage.
I like to imagine they like changed the spawn position a little bit, like in the remake. Like at first it wasn't a hold up, and then they wanted to keep it faithful.
I'm
a little fan fiction of mine.
I'm like 90% sure it was intentional in the remake. I don't know if it was in the first place, but in the remake it had to have been.
Because in the remake you'd have a whole different physics engine, so like the odds that it would just work out the exact same way second time, not very high.
Also, we just trampled over that awesome strat on Birth. I
was
can't
gonna say,
believe that
by the way,
works.
that strat is crazy.
Yeah.
Dang it! The most like looks like it should need a pause strat, but somehow just doable in real time strat in the entirety of Monkey Ball.
Yeah, there are a few of those. Okay, what are we doing? We're in the beginning of Advance. There's not too much going on. There's a pause strat I'm gonna do on stage 8, but I think we have a little bit more time for our host.
So we have a couple donations here, if you don't mind me getting into
Yeah,
them.
go for it.
We have a $25 donation from Mr. Game and Shout, who says, or block.
Real.
Donation goes towards being nice to animals and making Babs host longer. Well, sorry. Thank you for that. And we have a $10 donation from Zello, who says, forget saving frames, I want more sun and Stardew in my marathon. Which is another $10 for adopting a pet.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Heck yeah.
Adopting a pet sounds very wholesome. I'm actually super down. Okay. So yeah, coming up next is that pause strat I was talking about. This one's only 4 frames. Not that it, not that it makes it that much easier, honestly, but if I don't do this, I have to wait like a long time for a cycle, and I'm really not interested in that. So
The consequences of not getting said 4 frames are really what makes it high pressure.
We cannot have that in our Monkey Ball game. We're not here to play the stages as they're intended.
nailed
I
it.
heard I'm allowed to talk during pause strat, so we're gonna try out that this time. Oh, it worked.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, maybe we'll just do that. Okay, keep going. There's another one right here.
Yeah.
I need
Oh,
this
this one's devious.
This one
Choice is I love the choice feels satisfying. I don't know, something about the wire that we bounce off here feels good.
I can't believe that even works, honestly.
Okay, I said this was devious because I had a strat in mind that I thought you were going for. That was completely nothing like what I meant you were going to do.
It is still devious though. Like you weren't wrong.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we got some more deluxe exclusive stages here.
Yes.
They really like using the desert background in a lot of these deluxe stages.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
The placing of these stages is really odd because it started with Monkey Ball 1 levels. And instead of going to Monkey Ball 2 as you would expect it to, it goes into Deluxe, and then Monkey Ball 2 is going to be after this, and I'm not sure why it's doing this.
The gravity slide is just that hard.
Yeah.
That's true.
So,
That path gets. I actually remember that stage being hard when I was a kid. I don't know why I couldn't hold up, but I don't know. The urge to move in different directions when holding up as an option is just too high, I think.
there is like a really cool fast strat here that I normally don't get to do because I don't normally have this frame. So we're gonna. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm off now. So we're gonna do this backup that it says I can do.
Discovery.
Oh, that's what this looks like. Am I dead? Okay.
Whoa.
Reading the
Really almost had that.
I missed a frame. I was 1 frame late on my pause, and then I tried to look at the documentation, and then I was 1 frame late on my pause again, and then you see what happens. So pausing consistently. Come on. Okay, that was just me being bad at the adjustment. Pausing consistently and like actually, doing it well, getting the exact frames you need is not an easy task.
It's kind of funny, yeah, because like while there are such thing as backups, so like we're not really doing like, oh, we need to pause frame perfectly every single time. There's also sort of like, okay, but every time you whiff the frame you want, you end up on a deeper like rabbit hole of like something you've never done before. So you really want to try to like be hitting those frames you want in the first place.
Exactly.
Come on, Clint.
When you end up in the Monkey Ball equivalent of like a weird back alley of frames.
Yeah.
It gets scary.
They will beat you up.
It's like, oh, this one requires you to hold down right for 3 frames, and then it says adjust. Like, it just says adjust on the sheet.
Yeah.
Like, okay. It was the first time we've ever done it in a marathon setting. Good times.
Yeah, it's really lame.
So ideally, we're trying to get the frames we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do need to. I'm not that worried about estimate, but I should probably pick up the pace a little bit here. We've been hanging out on some stages. Pause frames is. I hit curve bridge and they were like, oh, so this is like, oh, you can't be that good. No, we're gonna start being mean to you.
Yeah.
So,
I will say that there are some pause frames that I didn't even know existed. Like I didn't even know concentric had a strat. for
yeah, I
that.
almost hit it. I was 1 frame late on the last frame, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice when you miss a frame and the consequence isn't death, at least.
Yeah, because you at least have like a chance to adjust and
Yeah.
clutch it out.
Classic deluxe stage moment, by the way. Here, the stage being a maze.
Yeah. Completely covered up by the minimap. Very cool.
It's another box. You just walk into a box and go through the box.
It is a box. It is a maze.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. There's so many boxes in
The
Deluxe.
definition is true.
Alright, into the Monkey Ball
Ooh.
2 stages. Yeah, there are 30 advanced stages in Monkey Ball 1 and Monkey Ball 2, and then 10 deluxe stages were added on to make 70 total advanced stages, not counting extras.
My
Really
brain
cool.
lit up when we got to like Super Monkey Ball 2 story mode stages. There's some sort of like deep part of my brain that always like reacts whenever I see them. I don't know what in what way, but it's reacting.
Yeah. Neuron activation.
You know there's Super Monkey Ball 2 because there's just like objects on it. Like this is what I'm talking about with gimmicks. Like there's just like what is that? What are those shiny things? They're doing it.
Oh yeah.
And
They
then
love
this one
putting
is just
funky things.
massive.
Mm-hmm. But the stunt looks so sick. You're about to see
Right.
it.
Baby
Oh.
is of course too short to ride roller coasters, so we're gonna have to go on the outside here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a good bit.
had we picked
Yeah.
Gone Gone, maybe we would have gone to ride the coaster. Who knows?
That was cool.
That's a good bit. Okay, yeah, there's time for like one donation or plug or etc.
Nice glitch tool.
We're talking so much, I need to like catch my breath at points. Not going to hold up on this stage, as Peter referred to earlier.
No, it is faster to do more.
Yeah.
But like we
Mhm.
said, you could beat the stages by holding up.
Yeah. Because generally the more time you spend in the air, the more acceleration you're getting. Whereas if you're on the ground, the friction will slow you down a ton, and that stage can take like 10 seconds longer. I feel like we're about to see something really cool
38
here.
here, yeah, and then this should work.
No way.
Into the red ball.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love strats where like you can't see where you're trying to go until like suddenly the goal is in position for it.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of looked like just heading towards like a pause strat that sends you to the death plane for some reason, and then
Yeah.
suddenly, oh, okay, there's the goal.
It's like the most optimized way to die.
Yeah.
I mean, this 4-frame perfect pause strat to enter the fallout plane.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the most optimized way to die is important for bonus stages, at least.
This is true.
That is knowledge you do have to have.
Yes.
There
and that
is
will-
actually.
That will be
sorry,
relevant
go ahead.
on floor 60.
Oh dear.
I was gonna say there is a bonus stage. One of my favorite stages in all of Monkey Ball history is the bonus stage where they're like, "Oh, you guys like escaping bonus stages? Oh, well, this time we're gonna make a stage where that's hard to do." And
Yeah.
that's cool because like that's what we do in bonus stages. We just try to leave as fast as possible. But they made one actually difficult.
It is very notorious. There are many split opinions on that stage in the community, but you'll see when we get there. And
I adore that stage.
yeah,
And
this stage is usually really hard for casual players, but you can just do that next
Yeah.
time you try it.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Just be good.
Yeah, just do a 4-frame pause strat. Just
Yeah.
that.
without
Beginner
knowledge of
friendly.
the power of diagonals, any stage with like extremely steep slope platforms is very difficult for a casual.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Have we talked about diagonals at all? I forgot if we covered that like
There
early
were
on.
so many basic
I-
fundamentals that were covered like instantly in like the first 5 stages.
I
It was
mentioned boosting.
actually
yeah.
impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I am very practiced with covering the fundamentals of the original Monkey Ball game.
I
You
gotta
know
do
how
that
many
big
times I've
Deluxe.
run these for marathon?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Deluxe especially, I was gonna comment on it earlier. There's like a grand tour of like every fundamental really fast. It
It's
was actually
awesome.
like every stage was like an example of some sort of fundamental movement. It was wild.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I had to like speedrun the explanations to get everything in when they would show up. And we were late on pause strats because we were talking about something else, which is fine.
Yeah,
well,
we
it
were
was-
gonna see another pause strat.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
there are pause strats all over the place, so that it's pretty much always relevant. Like here's another one right here. This funny
This is
little
a pretty
address.
infamous one for casuals as well.
Ooh,
First
wow.
game is kind of a tricky one.
Clean.
Mm-hmm.
We can hop right in before it's even like actually stationary for fun.
Yeah, after the stage is another really, really flashy pause strat.
One of my favorites. Such a pure monkey ball stage.
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go. I'm gonna hold up for almost exactly 5 seconds, pausing at 55:20.
Another Super Monkey Ball 2 special. Just
15.
some objects
Right into the goal.
doing their thing. These ones are called marbles, by the way.
Ooh,
I love how that looks.
that's
I
good.
actually like jumped in my seat a little bit. I forgot that one just sends you straight to the goal. I'm so used to the Banana Mania strat.
Yeah, I heard you, like, I heard it from you, it was
Yeah.
awesome. Whoa, Party Ball, hello. Hey,
Oh, a little bit of fun.
Party Ball's
that's a lot of
little bit
movement.
angry at me there.
Honestly, that's the exact amount of time I want to lose on every party ball.
Yeah. Just a little bit of fun.
You got to just tango with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
It looks a little bit like a disco ball, we might as well dance with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, another quite difficult falling strat, actually. I'm glad I'm playing as Baby, because Baby is the smallest model, so it's easiest to see around and past him, so that makes the strat easier.
Yeah.
So thank you all for picking Baby. Shoutouts to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4, hopefully coming out soon.
Oh yeah. Forgot that was a thing.
Pause right here to get the green goal. That switch there would pause the blue goal, but not the green goal. And of course we want the green goal,
Lovely.
so we can skip a level. And now we are in some, honestly, frankly, very easy Monkey Ball 1 stages, so Bridget, take it away.
Absolutely. So we are raising for the Transgender Law Center, which was founded in 2002 and is the largest national trans-led organization. My notes got cut off. I'm so sorry. Advocating for a world where all people can define themselves and their own futures. Grounded in racial justice and legal expertise, TLC is committed to ensuring transgender and gender non-conforming people are able to live and thrive.
And I don't think I need to explain to you all why that's a big deal for me. I mean, look behind me.
Of course.
Yeah.
As I goalpost this. Sorry, you can keep going.
All good. This event is also supported by Speedrun Tools UK, or STUK for short. STUK is a new endeavor from our tech lead Nick RP Green to provide a complete marathon package and event support, whether it's brand new marathons just like this one, or older marathons looking to optimize workflow. Most of what you're seeing happening on the stream is automated, so there's no complicated tech to-do lists, and just some audio balancing and a couple button presses to switch scenes and start the timer. STUK's package includes a custom Node.cg workflow, layouts, automated volunteer schedules and forms, pre-written guides, and even a games committee voting workflow. If you're interested in learning more, check out the website at nickrpgreen.com/STUK.
Cool.
Wow, I didn't even that's a cool idea. I didn't even know
Right?
that was a thing that could be done. That's awesome.
So,
All right.
I think I'm holding the wrong direction here on Parabola. I think I'm supposed to up left. Yeah, I'm supposed to up
think
left.
it does start with an up
so
left.
you're actually getting you're actually getting the
Let's-
entire Paraboloid experience right now, where I'm gonna try to just escape the stage, and I'm probably going to fail miserably.
I'm not even playing this, and I feel awful.
I don't know why.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna
Wait,
call
wait,
one of
wait!
the
Dang it!
so-called lit members of the community who doesn't like this stage.
Okay, we're out.
Okay.
Look at that! Was that not fun? Was that not just like flying? Was that not like momentum, acceleration, extravaganza, awesomeness?
This is like the most validated Peter has ever been.
They put giant walls on a bonus stage. Every other bonus stage is like, all right, we're gonna hit this tiny little baby speed bump training wheels, baby dumb wall, and we're gonna get out of the stage in 3 seconds. No, Paraboloid, you gotta earn it.
No, look at you with your big shoes. You got like one good run of Paraboloid on stream, and you think, oh wow, it's the best stage ever. Must be nice.
How did you know my shoe size is huge? What does big shoes mean? I can't believe you just call me big shoes. Are you calling me a clown? Am I funny?
Maybe. You're clowning you like Paraboloid.
I'm not gonna let that big shoes thing go. That was completely uncalled
That
for.
was awesome.
To any Paraboloid defenders in the chat or watching the stream, you are valid. I don't think that of you. I do not like that stage casually.
I can't believe I like forgot the input I was supposed to hold. Okay, this is important. Green goal launchers coming up. One of the most difficult.
Grunchers for short.
Yes, Grunchers.
Ooh.
Very difficult.
For a second there, we weren't calling it Grunchers. I'm glad I was able to remedy that.
Oh, I almost got in.
I saw it. I saw the goal.
Give it like, yeah, I'll give it like one more shot. There is a pause strat for this, but you know that's one of those that it's just like safety frames, so it's slower to do the pause strat here.
It's amazing how fast you just flick up into the goal without even being able to see it for a minute. It's so fun. Yeah, took a turn.
Beautiful.
And
Yeah,
like
that
the way
stage
it,
is really
like
hard casually.
Yeah.
the way it smashes and like legs and like says jump to stage, all of it at the same time is just pure dopamine.
Mm-hmm.
It feels very good to hit that strat, and this one. That one's also really precise.
Right through, no collision.
Complex
And
coin.
we are not done yet with really cool looking strats. Check this out.
Oh my gosh, hi arthropod. Bye arthropod.
Whoa.
Lovely.
Another strat
Hey.
that just doesn't look like a human could do that in real time.
Yeah.
How are we dropping down there, bouncing off 2 slanted platforms, and then going in the goal while it's down there?
Yeah.
And that is advanced, and now we are moving into my least favorite part of the run, advanced extra.
Hello. Yum.
The famous, the funny, it's
Yeah.
coming!
It
The
is.
ultimate in deluxe stage technology.
It's
Must be some
yeah,
very
it's-
primitive technology then.
It's advanced extra 11. Get ready, Peter.
Yeah, they made deluxe in the Stone Age. Which is honestly impressive considering the lack of computers.
Yeah.
But they did have monkeys back then, I think.
I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Those are pretty. I'm pretty sure those were invented in 2001, but
Hmm. You might be
I
right.
wish monkeys were real.
Me too.
yeah, same.
Okay, well.
Give it up for main stage number 300.
This is an SB1 stage. This isn't even a deluxe offender.
I was so excited to like pretend it was a deluxe stage for you to correct me there. That was great, good work.
Yeah. This is fine. This one's like main stage. in
The rare
parentheses,
Super
not
Monkey Ball
derogatory.
1 maze stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course,
You know what the Super Monkey Ball 1 maze stage is like skippable? Like it's like a nice flat terrain that you can bounce off of.
Of course, yeah, because SMP1 stage design is good even when it's bad.
Exactly.
55, 38. There it is. Cool. I love that stage, but there's
Oh.
just no good puzzle strat in this game for it. There is in Monkey Ball 1. Okay. I'm gonna do a pause strat that I don't know if anyone has ever seen before, outside of like a few select people in the community.
Whoa.
And I missed the frame, so we're gonna try again.
Incoming?
You're getting exclusive.
I'm gonna give this a few tries because I really want to show this off.
It is
Let's
a pretty
see.
major skip. I am aware of this one, and I'm a big fan.
I wasn't sure if you were aware of it or not.
I feel like it's probably been improved since I last checked, because I think in the state it was last time I checked, you would not be doing it right now.
What?
What?
Ah, okay.
Over the doors! And
Are you insane?
Party ball!
Yes.
I mean, you are, but like, are you? Okay.
I don't remember who found this or why. But it
Alright.
that is a thing you can do. It does actually save time if you pause it quickly. I did not pause it quickly enough to save time. I also didn't go directly into the goal like I wanted, but
Right.
I'll count it.
The-
That's what I wanted to show
pretty
off.
fine.
The why has to come from a position of like, imagine how cool you'd be to play the stage Auto Doors, which is a stage about like avoiding automatic doors in say a shopping mall or perhaps a grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Go
try
through
that next
any
time I
of
go to
the
Walmart.
Not
Yeah.
go through any of the doors, go above all of them. Like that's awesome. And
Just drop into Walmart from the ceiling. Speaking of dropping into things from the ceiling.
Whoa, UFO! That's where aliens come from.
Wow.
That's so scary. I hope we don't see one.
That's so scary.
I wasn't kidding about dropping into things from the ceiling though.
Oh, ooh. That always looks so clear. I love how like that, for
Yeah.
that start you have to get like the little grind on the inner ring. When you
okay,
enter that.
ring bridges. In the interest of time, I'm actually just going to play this. I don't want to be sitting here trying pause strats forever.
Gotcha. That's valid.
One can imagine pause strats in times of walking through the stage.
I need
I'm
to give
imagining
myself a
right
break
now.
because the next one coming up is also a really long pause strat, and this is the one you're so excited about, Peter.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's a chance that we won't have to see the stage that I really want to see played all the way through. Chaos, the largest maze stage with like also some pretty sizable walls.
No, we're gonna have to play it. Sorry, I'm gonna break it to you. Okay. So, Peter, tell us about Chaos, why don't you?
Chaos is awesome. What you're looking at here right now is not only an extremely giant boxular maze stage introduced in Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, but they also had the courtesy to create walls that are just about like almost an entire ball's height in size and stature, which means that yes, the idea behind these walls is no, you cannot go out of order on this maze. The goal here is for them to use basically the entire timer they gave you to force you to walk through this maze like some sort of lab rat. There's no difference between any other video game character playing this stage and a Monkey Ball character playing this stage.
You see
It's
how long
just
that
a
took?
maze!
You see, the pause strat there would have skipped most of that and saved about 30 seconds. But I missed the second frame and there's no backup. It's absolutely brutal. That is just a 30-second time loss in the middle of the run because I missed a 1 pause frame.
Wait, what am I doing? I'm commentating a stream? Oh, I was unconscious for the last like 50 seconds, sorry.
That's so valid.
Oh, you missed the stage I really like. While you were unconscious.
Yeah, so you missed the coolest strat in the game. Oh yeah, okay.
Oh,
Let me
dang it.
just exit out, go to practice mode. No.
Yeah, go back to play Chaos again. Also, what a cool stage name for a stage where nothing happens. Chaos? Like, if someone told you there's a stage in Monkey Ball called Chaos, what kind of stage would you imagine in your head?
It's okay. I'm gonna make up for chaos right now by taking specifically the blue goal instead of the green goal here, so I can show off something really cool.
Oh,
really cool.
Yes.
Another amazing maze stage.
Oh, yay.
But let me tell you, this skip is it like quadruples what the stage would have been in excitement level.
Oh, oh.
The slammer, the banana slammer.
That is so satisfying.
It's so cool.
The reason that works, by the way, is that stage has doors, which you can push. They're kind of like little weird sideways seesaws. And the more on the edge you hit them, the faster they spin. So what you do is you hit them right on the very edge and then get slammed into a wall, which then like allows you to go straight up into the sky and then like go into the goal directly. It's pretty sick.
I'm mad we haven't figured out how to do that in Banana Mania yet, because like...
I thought you were about to say
sitting on
real
Banana
life.
Mania for like 3 hours just trying to make that consistent.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Game.
I've been sitting in Banana Mania for hours trying to get it to work at all for the IL, and I've never been able to.
Yeah, it was like that stage in Swirl, which was another stage that Helix played very early on, where she like got a similar like bounce off of a wall that actually like gave her some height to skip the entire stage. That stuff doesn't exist in Banana Mania, but it exists here.
Almost done with
Coming up on
Advanced Extra. This is a really funny level.
Yeah, this is just like a tech demo stage.
Yeah. It's like,
Look at those reflections on that teapot.
Yeah, like someone just they just allow one of their level designers to just pop off in Blender or something.
Yeah. It's like, oh, quick, we gotta ship the game tomorrow. We need one more stage for Advanced. Oh, I found this cool teapot model online. Yeah, just put it in. I don't care. Put it in.
Hey, I made this project for college 8 years ago. Yeah, put it in.
The animation. The animation is already ready. Like, it was just a project of a teapot falling down and just put a goal in it.
Yeah.
Have this college project. What grade did you get on it? C-. Put it in.
That's better than a C-. It's an impressive stage.
Yeah.
Be nice, that's... I'll keep up with that. What?
We're laughing so much I forgot my pause frame is here. Oh, and then I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. It's, 66, okay.
I feel like having us both here was a mistake.
No,
I'm
it
gonna
wasn't.
ask a question
No,
that's
was
been on my mind for a long time. Is there actually a dodecagon on that stage?
I don't know. There might be.
I feel like I don't see a shape that looks like a dodecagon on that stage, but I might not be a geometry expert enough to make the call.
Oh, you're gonna see a really cool strat on one of the hardest stages in the game.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Cool skip action? Let's just do a pretty thin rail at the end after doing the pause strat just to really up the suspense.
Real casually.
Yeah. Some good old wire movement.
If you played this
What a
game
gamer.
casually, that game was probably the bane of your existence. That is a huge gatekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately,
They don't
like,
call it exam C for nothing.
I will say there
Yeah.
is like a 5 or 6 frame pause strat to skip it, but the cues for it are like really weird. A big thing in pause strats is actually having good cues for the frames, because it makes it easier to just like visualize when you need to pause. That exam C strat does not have good cues at all.
No, you're just like
Yeah.
kind of like halfway through turning around on the wire and suddenly a pause just shows up. It's a little bit wild.
Yeah.
We're actually in what I like to call the gauntlet, at least the SMB1 gauntlet. It's just a lot of really hard stages right at the beginning of Expert, but it is going to get broken up by some SMB2 stages pretty soon here.
Back when Monkey Ball was on the arcade, they had to dump a bunch of really hard stages in like the very beginning of Expert just to make sure you used up all your quarters.
Oh yeah.
That is the commentary.
You can still see it to this day.
Speaking of pause strats, we're going to try to get up to that goal up there without playing the whole stage,
Ooh.
which
Good
honestly should not be surprising to you at this point.
Yeah, the goal is like basically right there.
Yeah.
Might as well
Yeah.
top up
Just
to
do
that.
that.
Ooh. Reasonable assumption. Good. Good stuff.
Alright, and we need this green goal on free fall. Oh, this is kind of an awkward angle of this. Okay,
Oh,
if I was
really
playing
fast
as
dismount.
Wow. Gone, that would have gone horribly. I would not have
That
been
would
able to see
have gone
anything.
horribly.
Oh.
Peter, I got you that one. I'll give you a pat on the back for that one.
Really? Okay, come over.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow!
What? Dang, you got over there fast, Deadline.
Yeah, wow.
I'm crying.
I didn't expect you to get here so soon.
Did you just like slam your desk or something? What was that?
Yeah, that actually kind of hurt.
Think about how I feel.
Yeah, Peter, your back is really solid.
Thank you.
Okay, interesting bit.
Nice jump.
Thank you.
Yeah, right now these are just some SMB2 stages, early expert stuff. I feel like the expert stages are where Monkey Ball stage design really gets to shine.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with you.
No, I think at the end of the day, Monkey Ball. I mean, it's a precision platform, right? Difficulty goes just really well. Like you can make some really good easy stages. There's some amazing examples of stages that are like easy but fun.
Mm-hmm.
But when you challenge the player a little bit, that's when the most satisfying goal completions happen. Another bonus
Absolutely.
stage. Sort of the polar opposite of Paraboloid here. Just like there wasn't even a wall.
Yeah, you
Walk off. There was not a wall there.
We're back into the SMB1 gauntlet. I'm going to be going for a fast cycle.
So given that you're a Paraboloid hater, you probably liked that bonus escape, right, Deadline?
I did
You thought
immensely,
that was
although
pretty fun.
I am slightly disappointed that Helix didn't try to go and get all 50 of the bananas. That would have been a cool thing to show up on stream, but you know.
Yeah,
Most players are pretty consistent at that, but obviously it loses time, so we don't want to do that in like
Yeah.
a marathon run.
Yeah, I think the world record run actually does that. It collects all 50 bananas on that stage.
Just for fun, you might as well.
Yeah.
No, it's because the world record needs the one up.
Oh yeah, of course.
You get that a lot, actually. Sometimes I lose all 99 lives when I'm speedrunning this category.
Oh, okay. It's going off the rails. Bridget, do you have anything to say?
Nothing crazy aside from don't forget that when you're donating, you can be choosing both a target to raise for, which you know our current active target is the Lego Island glitch exhibition, and a poll to be putting your money towards. So, bang for your buck right there. You get to choose whether or not we adopt a pet in Stardew Valley, and whether we get to see a glitch exhibition. So,
You get
Yeah.
to donate to a goal and a target? Or, sorry, a goal and a target. A poll and a target.
whatever.
A poll and a target. A bid war and a
Failing
goal.
monkey brain right now.
2 incentives for
And-
one, 2 for 1 deal. If I could, especially if I could
Yeah.
say words, have more than one
Target
brain
fans?
cell. Look, I'm sorry. The rest of them are busy with pause strats. All I got's the one right now.
People are like always impressed whenever you can say a single word while speedrunning Monkey Balls. So like, if you're not nailing words, no one will notice. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Not the monkey.
The fact that you're able to like parse the conversations we're having while you're doing all this stuff is very impressive to me. As
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
who is familiar with this game and like what it entails.
They do train surgeons on this game, so like, this is basically the same as doing surgery and doing commentary and making jokes at the same time.
Yeah, no joke.
I don't think they have pause strats for surgery though, unfortunately.
So,
That'd be pretty
so
cool.
what you're saying is you're even better at surgery than your average surgeon.
What would that even look like?
Well, you know, you got like the scalpel, right? You got an input to see if it's in the right spot. And
Yeah,
you like pause to check if it's in the same spot, like in the next like couple second window.
I think that is a really easy way to get on malpractice suit, but okay.
Yeah.
Don't pause try to make you more consistent? I'm confused.
Well, it can go wrong, so.
So speaking of things, this is actually hilariously a kind of good segue into tiers coming up next.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that I really should be using like a pause strat for, I guess. Nope, I lost it. Things that would be nice to have consistency with, but I'm not gonna do it. Okay. There's a pause strat here. This is like the hardest wire in probably the entire game. I'm gonna go for it.
No, they
pause
made
also
it
one more
thin, they
time.
made it tilted, they made it curved.
Okay, it's not working out.
3 different variables to make it hard to balance in a ball.
It has
Yeah.
become marathon tradition for me to go for that pauseless, even though it is just incredibly hard.
Not
Um,
RTA viable,
No. Ooh, is there?
especially in a category of this enormous length.
Where even am I in the? Okay, is there a backup for this frame?
I think you're in your room.
Some are saying this. Okay, there is a backup for that set. That's good. Okay.
I'll start with that one.
I was looking for 0.56 and I got 0.55, and then I was like, well, what do? Let's check the sheet. So,
That is insane that you're able to adapt that fast.
Yeah.
It's a very important skill to have for this game.
yeah, it is, especially in a category like this. Something is going to go wrong. Multiple things are going to go wrong in a run
Oh, yeah,
this
this
long
is-
in this game.
Literally like 200 whatever stages of monkey balls. That is
Yeah.
very brutal.
You're
Shout out
not,
to
you're
an
not playing
example of a
Monkey Ball
stage.
for 65 minutes without something going wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
This is the stage where like runners will celebrate the most when you can't even tell like exactly what went down. That was like really difficult.
Yeah.
Like from a casual perspective, it looks like walking up a bridge, but let me tell you,
Yeah, that's
getting that first cycle there, I was popping off.
secretly one of the hardest movements
And
passing the
even-
game, actually, getting that first cycle. And if I miss it, I lose 10 seconds.
It just takes really, really like optimal like lines. Like you're doing lines, like extremely important race lines up that bridge. And if you're not doing them right, if you're not optimizing your diagonals, it just doesn't work.
Shouts to Sega, by the way. Love them. They make games, I think.
Name one.
Big if true.
You can't put me on the spot on stream like this, Peter.
And you can't say Jackie Chan.
What?
I don't know what. Okay. This is like a 30-second level, so once again, Bridget, if you have anything.
I do actually, yeah. We have a couple donations here. We got a $25 donation from Anonymous who says we need more Lego and less frames. And a $6.32 donation from Big Law, who I believe was taking part in the Peggle speedrun earlier, who says, here's a donation to make everyone irritated. Y'all better make this donation total clean. Also, let's save the animal in Stardew and meet that glitch showcase in Lego Island. That's right, both of them donated both towards the target and the poll. Thank you for listening to me.
Wow.
That's what you gotta be doing.
What was that thing you said earlier, Helix, about like a target and like a quest and a mission and a goal or
and
something?
oh, and I fell out. A goal and a target.
So I just want to bring that back.
Someone in chat said a pole and a goal, which rhymes, which is really the best way to put it.
Kind of rhymes. I like
Yeah.
that.
Right, I called it Peggle not Peglin, so that's on me.
That just keeps it consistent. We're all saying awesome things.
Look, this gameplay is just so mesmerizing, but it's hard,
Yeah.
It
hard to
is.
keep your thoughts straight.
And we're here for a while. We gotta entertain ourselves a little bit.
I don't know how I keep getting invited to these things, honestly. I show up and I start talking
'Cause
about
I
like
need- 'cause
cheese
it's-
and like rats and stuff.
Because it's 70 minutes, I need someone to yap. There's only so much I can talk about regarding Monkey Ball for 70 minutes. I mean, I actually probably could go on for a while, but we need some variety, you know?
You are way better at yapping than you give yourself credit for. I mean, like your Banana Rumble runs are like perfect example of that. I've commentated a couple of her Banana Rumble runs, and she is just really good at explaining the game and just like her process, all the while like doing really impressive stuff the entire time.
Banana Rumble is also like less than half the length.
That is true, yeah.
But yeah, okay, I'll give you that. Thank you.
Oh, Deadline, that bonus stage escape was a lot of work, right? Like that was kind of a difficult sort of like...
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
You know, I like trying to get under my skin now about my Paraboloid.
like, I imagine the alternative to Fravoid is all those other cool bonus stage escape strats that you know of, right? You could probably name a couple.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's like, you know, there's like,
Yeah?
Mobius.
Yeah, there you go.
And Shelter. I mean, Shelter's cool because that one actually forces you to play the stage.
Oh, yeah,
know,
you have to go up like a ramp. There's like a bit of an incline on that stage.
We're
Yeah,
skipping
with-
Shelter, by the way. Oh!
with a goal.
The
Oh.
button didn't
Ooh,
press.
switchless?
Wait. Dude, switchless you want?
I'm trying.
The
We'll see.
backup?
Oh,
Who needs to switch?
Nah.
She will.
Eh,
Oh.
in the hole.
Yeah, that's the we never talked about this. What am I doing? Okay. Buttons in this game are extremely finicky, and sometimes they just won't press. So, you know.
Yeah. There you go.
It's a pretty good IGT when I finally actually did the stage correctly.
Yeah,
My
wow.
favorite treasured memories of playing Vanilla Monkey Ball was like sitting down sometimes and just trying to optimize like a stage with a button and try and figure out like I'm gonna be the first person to figure out how to make the switch press every time, and it always ends the same way.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a pause round on the stage. That looks amazing.
It's so cool.
Civ is a classic actually, one of the oldest pause strats in the game.
Followed by one of the
This
oldest
one
pause strats
here
in the game.
is actually the oldest
is this a
official
washing
Oh
machine?
my goodness.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We are above a washing machine. Also, I got the weird frame, so we're gonna see if I remember this adjustment after not having done it for like
It's a
4
little
years.
rotation, a little quick
I don't.
rotation.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, there's a washing machine in the background. Whenever we're playing a Super Monkey Ball 2 stage, you can assume there's actually like a really specific lore reason why the stage background looks the way it is, but
Mm-hmm.
A whole can of worms. It's a little bit hard to get into, honestly, in a moment. Like
Yeah.
Essentially, right now,
really
the
funny.
characters are shrunk down to a very small size, and they are about to hide in the evil villain Dr. Badboon's clothing in order to tickle him so that he can eventually shrink them, or rather grow them back up to a normal size again so that they can continue saving the world from his evil plan to make bananas taste like curry.
This
that
isn't
is
a joke, by the way.
100%.
Everything Peter just
Yeah.
said there is actually the plot of the game.
Yeah.
Huh.
We're like
Stage is being
right
mean.
on the cusp of like a tickle solution to a major antagonist problem right now, which is why we're in the washing machine.
Also, the stage is
Wow.
being really mean. I'm relying on some really specific collision here.
Some
There
people
we go.
do call this stage Devil Spiral.
I
For a reason.
hate the stage. I
Yeah.
am not a fan of this stage. It is always mean to me without fail, so...
It's an interesting concept, but it's really like boring in execution when you play it like casually, and it's just infuriating trying to do like cool stuff on it. This is a better stage though.
Yes.
Love hierarchy.
Not playing any of it. Just
Yeah.
skip into the bottom layer real quick.
Bottom sandwich, just like that.
Yeah. I love talking about like.
Oh,
like,
it's my favorite stage in all
Oh,
of
yeah.
Monkey Ball. Sorry, I
This
have to
one-
call it my favorite stage.
This is a really good
No,
one.
no, you're good. This one is really good. This is probably like one of the best SMB2 stages, if not the
It's
best.
just really good design, and the skips are also exciting and fun.
Mhm. Beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was saying like I think it's really cool how like speedrunners could talk about like their favorite stages in this game, and they'll be like, oh yeah, this stage is super well designed. I love what they intended for you to do in it, and then they completely avoid everything in the stage and just beat it in 3 seconds anyway.
Well, the thing about 8 bracelets is that it is always fun. Whether you're playing it casually, whether you're speedrunning, whatever. It's
Oh,
always
absolutely.
fun.
That is the mark of a good stage. It should be fun both casually and like when you're trying to do cool stuff on it, and it should look cool.
Curvature there is very tough. That is that wire
Wow.
gets very thin at the end, and if I fall there, I lose 20 plus seconds. So
They really make you
That's
wait
sad.
for like the hard part of the stage in that one, which makes it extra awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
it really builds up the suspense.
That practice paid off though. Nice job on the first try for that.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, very hard wire.
I really did not want to lose like 20 seconds there.
Mhm.
Coming up relatively soon here. Yeah, stage 65 is going to be another very remarkable pause strat.
Ooh.
Getting through some Monkey Ball 1 stages. So this one has a few rows of bumpers. You're supposed to just kind of follow along with the bumpers. It's basically an auto-scroller, but unsurprisingly, perhaps, I am going to miss my pause frame and then fall out of the stage.
Wow.
I get why it's called Speedy Jam. It's a reference to the monkey character Jam.
This is 35,
Yeah.
23, 40. Pretty sure I hold up here. Oh, that frame is too late. Huh.
If your surgeon says, "Pretty sure I hold up here," cancel the surgery.
Yeah, that's bad. You don't want. Well,
I mean,
if you're awake to hear them say that, cancel the surgery.
yeah, I was gonna say you'll likely be like unconscious while that's happening.
Like, there are many things wrong with this picture now.
Ugh.
Okay, I got the frame again. Let's actually do this correctly. There we go.
Ooh. It is. Wow. That strat is so complex.
5 frames.
That's how you skip a traffic jam in real life, by the way.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I've done this before.
Try that in your vehicle.
I don't even have a driver's license. I know what I'm doing when I do get my license.
You will impress and skip to the final version of the license if you do that. In future.
That's
That's
why
probably why I
love
don't have a
this.
license yet. Yeah. You and I are on the same wavelength there.
Trying to. Okay, I think we're actually chilling for like a couple stages. So if there's anything short, Bridget wants to
Yeah.
say.
Sure, yeah. We have a $25 donation from Scrap651 with no comment, but donating with the pull of saving the frames, and with that, it does pull ahead by about $8. So if y'all want to see us adopt a pet during Stardew Valley, get
Scrap
your donations
is
in
a
now.
Monkey Ball legend.
Yeah.
This is true.
Probably like
In like almost every
Oh,
way.
word.
maybe
You're
like
saying
the
this.
best ILer, at least in Monkey Ball 1, if not, I'm not as familiar with the IL scene as I probably should be. Up there, if not like the best. Also has made some absolutely phenomenal custom level packs as well. Shout out to the custom level community.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, if you've ever seen like a viral like Super Monkey Ball like clip that goes around on Twitter, chances are it is Scrap. Like they pulled off some of the most insane things I've ever seen in the classic games.
Yeah, so also, like, for that matter, not only shoutouts to the custom level community, shoutouts to the IL community. Check out smbelite.com, that's where the IL scene lives right now. Also, check out the strat coming up. I need to take the green goal here. Well, obviously because it skips the stage, but also because it saves like 25 seconds over taking the blue goal. Nice.
Oh yeah.
First try. That's huge. That is a very
Beautiful.
awkward goal entry, so getting that first try.
That is like one of the earliest and hardest strats you have to learn when you learn that game because it saves so much time, but it's like just a really ugly angle to enter the goal from.
Doing a backup.
Backup moment.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa. That was wild.
It work.
Backup might actually have looked cooler than the regular strat, so I'm not even mad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. When you end up on a weird, backup, sometimes it's like, oh, you adjust and live and try and watch out.
I found that backup like 2 days ago, by the way.
Oh, that was you. You were
Yeah.
the inventor of that.
I think.
Cool.
It wasn't listed on the pause sheet. Someone else might have found it before me, but they didn't put it on the sheet. So,
That means you can take credit, I think.
or they didn't tell me to put it on the sheet. Okay, this is important as well. This is one of 2 stages that has a red goal that we will not be taking. I want the green goal here.
What?
Because
Oh.
this green goal is going to take me to checker, which then itself has a red goal.
All right.
See, you gotta not be greedy in the moment going for the first red goal you see. There might be more red goal behind the earlier green goal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that one picture of the person mining for diamonds, but they stopped too soon. But a little bit different, actually. I don't know why I'm making this analogy.
I was gonna say that's like I'm not sure that's what you're going for. You got it, Peter.
You could make a version of that
Yeah.
miner image that applies to the situation, I think, but it'd be complicated.
Yeah.
I get where your head's at. You're a little confused, but you got the spirit.
You could make a version of that minor image. You would just have to redraw it like from the ground up.
Yeah.
From scratch.
Sometimes to bake an egg, you have to... I gotta start over.
What?
Bacon.
Bacon eggs? Delicious. I think so.
Oh yeah. I love when our commentary just gets like really unhinged.
It's funny. This pause strat's about to be delicious.
Ooh,
Oh, let's see.
what? I'll eat it.
See, this works because y'all are really good at just being unhinged, and I'm really good at bringing it back to where it needs to be.
Yeah.
That was delicious. Ooh.
That segue was good
Wow.
too. The way you
Uh-huh.
like the delicious motif.
Yeah.
Speaking of delicious, wow, coffee. Wow, coffee.
I see-
Oh, coffee cum.
Speaking of delicious, the stage doesn't. There's not much going on here.
I'd eat this stage as well. Top 10 stages
Ooh.
we'd love to eat.
Actually, what is the most like edible monkey ball stage? In your
Soft
opinion?
cream.
From the classics stage.
gotta be- yeah,
Soft
soft
cream is a
cream.
good one.
Gotta
Yeah.
be soft cream.
I don't know how I came up with that name so fast. There's not a lot of food stages. Oh, shoutouts to honorable mention though, Eaten Floor. Someone thought that stage was tasty.
Yeah. I mean, it's shaped like a giant Dorito, so
Yeah.
Ooh.
could be big if true.
This is another good moment, Bridget, for any donations or plugs.
Sure. So a little bit more about the organization we're raising for. The Transgender Law Center was founded. I read that one already. The Transgender Law Center is the largest national trans-led organization that advocates for the self-determination of all people. Since 2002, they've been organizing, assisting, informing, and empowering thousands of individual community members towards a long-term national trans-led movement for liberation. Which is pretty rad, if you ask me.
That is
awesome.
very rad.
That
That's a
was
very good cause.
I ended up in a really weird spot, so I did not. I was like not fully processing what you were saying until after.
Oh,
Okay. Actually nailed this pause strat. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen.
Scoop.
But yeah, I mean, I as you can see, very important cause. So I'm very happy that I can be involved.
Mm-hmm.
Use my talents
Yeah.
to help support.
Yeah. And everyone should consider, whether you're trans, whether you're not trans, it is still
Yes.
a very good cause to support. Support your trans friends, lift them up.
It's unbelievably important right now. As obviously, I'm not going to get into that, but it's important. Please.
Of course. Yeah. We got corkscrew. It's a very long level,
Ooh.
but still gonna take it really fast.
Okay, thank you, goalpost.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That was almost dangerous, but
That was almost really bad. I almost.
That goal was
Lost
good on
15
eviler
seconds.
things, honestly.
yeah, it like not existed. As it
Sometimes that
tends to
does
do.
happen, where
Yeah.
if you're going fast enough, you'll just like slam into the goalpost, and the game will just give you the goal.
Mm-hmm.
We are quickly approaching the end of Expert. Wow, already. Pretty
Yeah,
far into this
moving.
run.
Time flies when you're flying.
Monkey ball
So
runs
far.
always go so much quicker than I think they will.
But I didn't know we'd be flying.
Have you seen some of the strats I'm doing?
Y'all didn't tell me this before stream. I feel underprepared.
That,
What are you, some
Ooh.
kind of dodo?
pretty sure I like can't wing this, but it would be really funny if it just kind of works. Okay, yeah.
Ooh, it's taking me back to my casual
let's get out of
playthrough real quick here.
Oh dear.
Let's
I-
chase this bad boy around.
I should have just fallen off. I only turned around for like the 0.01 chance that it was really funny, and I just went.
There we go.
All right.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I
stage is rough.
haven't mistimed that in a long time.
Honestly, really good trick from the developers, putting a stage where you just like cannot chase that goal around that deep in an expert run when you're almost out of lives.
Alright, moving on into Master. There are 30 stages left in the run, except not really because we're skipping some of them. It's fine, don't worry about it.
We stopped putting warp
sorry, there are
goals in, like-
50. I completely forgot Expert Extra existed.
Hey.
Oh, I did not miss that. No, I got my frames mixed up. It's fine. We'll play this casually. You get the charge experience.
The full
Oh.
charge experience.
I
Oh, we
need
better
good
see some...
collision. Oh wow, I got
warp.
lucky. Alright,
Oh, never mind.
no warps.
We need to
Alright.
pause. Nice 48.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, everyone. The stage is perfectly functional. You saw. On
Yeah,
stage.
that's basically by design. Like, I think the developers intended for that stage, so...
Mhm.
There's no, like, exception where, like, I don't know, something weird and unnatural and unexpected
no.
happens with the collision.
No. They played sets of that. Also, nice strata.
Yeah, shout out to that pause strat, because that is one of the hardest strats in the run, if you try that without pausing. Looks like I want 81 here. That's 80, 76, goes to 11. Alright, what's this adjustment about? Okay.
What's it about?
You're getting it again, just kind of
Take a look.
reading pause frames on the fly. See, here's the actual pause that I wanted.
Mhm.
Yeah, this one makes more sense. This is much better.
I recognize
Beautiful.
this one.
Wow. This stage is another one of my favorites from SB2. It's got such a cool design.
I feel like Expert Extra has, like, a lot of punch to it. I remember it very nostalgically, these stages. Just, like, when I got back into the game, I was like, oh man, these are just, like, some fun stages.
There's
Oh,
some
yeah.
really cool stuff in Extra.
Made some difficult, but banger stages. And they just look cool, like, they
I'm
got
like so tempted to
presence
take
them.
Google here to play some more fun levels, but I probably shouldn't.
Hey, you gotta be balling. You gotta go for the
Hey, you never know.
three-pointer.
Free throw might just toss you into blue goal, like, really quick. Sometimes it just does that. Like, something unexpected happens, you're in the wrong goal.
Alright, well,
We're going back.
break to the free throw.
Happens sometimes to real basketball players, too,
Although,
I think.
I don't know, I think that was more of a 3-point.
You think?
Yeah, they try to get a dunk from the other end of the court and just get launched back by the basket. Beautiful.
That's probably
Jump
happened in some
stage.
anime, right? Alright. Really
love
kind of
construction.
awkward but cool pause strat here. See if I can get the adjustment.
This is, by the way, the stage from the
Oh,
old
what are
arcade
you
game Donkey
doing?
Kong.
Hello?
Oh,
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. That's
What'd
never
you say?
happened to me before.
Oh my god. First time ever?
I have not seen that. I didn't know that
What
was a
luck
possibility.
in this, our marathon speedrun.
I don't know what I did wrong with that adjustment either. That was very strange. Pause right here, because I don't want to deal. I hate this level. I don't want to deal with it.
yeah, I totally get it.
And then, hey, here's Blur Bridge again. Yeah, some of the SMB1 extra stages repeat. I don't know. It is what it is.
Respect SME1's jib for just using stages again.
Yeah. they used up all their brain power into making like so many better stages. Like this one. I like Breathe.
This one's actually really cool. I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And this.
A little bit of that. Ooh.
Okay.
Kind of smooth.
Little schmovement, yeah.
Hello, hard hitter, once more.
Welcome back, hard hitter. Speaking of free sweet stages.
The stage called hard hitter, it's a kind of not good stage. It's kind of flat.
Yeah, no, it doesn't hit that much actually at all. I honestly don't think about it very often.
Nah, I'm trying to go straight in the goal there, but I
Oh, fun.
Here, let's do this strat, 'cause the strat's also really cool.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
that's actually awesome too.
Love that.
That's the easier
Straight
strat.
into it.
Yeah, the
sound is
SMB1
perfect.
expert extras are very creative in terms of design. This one especially, like.
I love that stage, yeah. Factory's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little timing thing, you just get into it while it's falling. This one is also quite cool.
Curl pipe.
That corkscrew stage we played earlier,
Whoa.
kind of just a bigger version of this stage.
Yeah.
A little foreshadowing there from corkscrew.
Also,
Turns
that
out making the
looks way
stage
more
smaller
consistent.
makes it harder.
Magic hand. Gotta go through this really fast, or else you're waiting for a bit. Beautiful.
Yeah, and the collision on it is a bit weird. It's
Mm-hmm.
It likes to throw you off, so I have to be quite careful there. AB logo again. Shout out to Amusement
Take it.
Vision. Also, RIP Amusement Vision.
Rest in peace.
Shut
The
up.
last time you will see them this run.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure you're correct, yeah.
Yeah. Sanctuary, really fun level. You gotta control your bounces on these little
Ooh, oh,
orbs.
that was close to not working. Okay.
Whoa. Okay, yeah, you kind of scared me a little bit.
Yeah, might have gotten a little friendly Zarf there at the end. 20, there's 20, 70, and that's not it. First of all, that's not the number. Second of all,
Ooh.
that's not the frame I need. I'm wrong on all counts. Oh, 1. That's not the frame either. It is worth trying this over and over. This is a really cool strat.
Mm-hmm.
Saves a lot of waiting too.
Yes,
Yeah.
stage takes forever otherwise.
It's not really fun to watch, so you gotta give him something.
Ooh, wow.
Beautiful.
Hammered directly in there.
Now there are 30 stages left, and that's actually correct, because I'm not forgetting about Expert Extra randomly.
I warned you about math.
I know, I know.
I told you you shouldn't be
I
doing
didn't
it.
listen.
You didn't listen.
I'm so sorry, Peter.
You will feel the wrath of Peter.
The math is doing all the wrath for me.
Master has, at least the SMB2 stages of Master do have quite a few warp balls.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get this one on swing bridges. I like the junction warp ball, if you remember. Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
you're just better.
Yeah.
What else is there to say?
Back up and with in the post-goal animation too. That's awesome.
Passage. This stage is like scary if you've never seen it before, but like go through this little secret hole here. Boom, green goal.
First try.
Some people might not have ever even seen that secret hole.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of warp goals are like kind of hidden in this game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that green goal for the first time in like a stunt compilation on early YouTube. I was like, what? Yeah, I was like, they put a green goal there? Since when?
They usually don't hide those. They're more honest than this.
They're more honest.
Long chorus.
Yeah, this one's also a really hard stage casually. Cylinder movement is beautiful.
The hardest thing for a ball to navigate on is on top of another ball.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was the tortoise and the hare who said that.
Was it? I'm not familiar.
Probably.
Eh, I haven't read the Fable either.
That's fast. I like double twin. Okay,
one's really
this is
cool.
probably actually my favorite stage in SMB2.
Ooh.
Dang, you know the master stages mean business when we're like actually just like calling out the name of every single stage we enter.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Weird.
a double
Oh,
twin.
We have a
and
little bump there.
It's
a
feeling
little
silly.
bump there. Welcome
this
back,
one.
Ralph. I forgot the name of the block from Mania.
This one's cool.
Was it a good guess?
There's a Francis. Close though.
Ah,
Yeah,
that is
I like
pretty
that.
close.
I like Ralph. We'll use that for our next oddity that we find.
Cool.
Moving now into the Monkey Ball 1 Master stages. The Monkey Ball 1 stages are kind of my specialty. I am better at Monkey Ball 1 than I am at Monkey Ball 2.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at my SRC page, that is evident.
Yes. Yeah, SMB1 is very much Felix's game. She has limitless knowledge in that game.
Really,
I remember back in the
and-
day when you were just
yeah.
an SMB1 speedrunner and you were learning SMB2 for the first time.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I did
quite
the reverse at one point, but not nearly to the extent you learned SMB2. Whoops.
85.
Bad trade.
Something like this dice. Cool.
Oh, nice.
It's a fine trade. I'm having fun. It's alright.
Yeah, SMB2 is a really good game, so like you kind of win if you play it. So
Oh, yeah.
you can't really be mad.
Really
Yes.
hard stage here with a really cool strat. Beautiful.
Yeah, that was one of the hardest strats remaining in the round, actually. This one
I
is
told
also
you, I
awesome.
said like it's the stages you don't expect to die to, but Stamina Master will go first try. I
Yeah.
did talk about this.
I take it you have something awesome here.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I affectionately
that.
call that the
That's
fruit roll-up,
rad.
by the way.
That is kind of a fruit roll up.
Yeah, no, all
Bandmaster.
of at least almost all of SMB1 Master is just full of like really cool and flashy stuff.
Whoa, that movement was pretty sick. Yeah, and a lot of these stages are like very, very like simple in design, but it's just so much raw difficulty if you actually play them. This one here, they made a stage for us, but we can just kind of.
Yeah, they made a stage for us and we don't care. Sorry.
Yeah.
Look, I'm playing all of them. I don't have time. All right.
We're in a hurry.
Bounce off.
Dodge
There.
master.
Then
Oh.
right to the goal.
Lovely.
Pause right here to not have to play this entire bridge. It's very difficult. And
Yeah.
it's
It looks kind of thin at the end there, actually.
yeah. You know, I don't want to have to do that,
Ooh.
so I'm just gonna do that instead.
Almost like a wire of some sort.
Or a rail,
This guy. This
perchance.
isn't what you donated for.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
Ew!
Monkey.
Ew!
Yeah, this isn't the one y'all wanted. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And no, he's
Oh.
taking his revenge.
Blinked at you.
He might take his
Get
revenge
the-
again. Yeah, he did. That's the exact same thing. I don't learn
Oh.
from my mistakes, apparently.
I remember the April Fool's run we did of this in Banana Mania, where his animation speed was like 100 times faster.
Alright, this is Master Extra, the final 10 levels in the game. If I play well, time is gonna be in like a minute and a half.
Mhm.
I love
Hopefully,
how SMB2's Master Extra comes after SMB1 Master, as if these stages are going to be harder.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think a weird thing that I noticed, oh, Striker's another instance, by the way, in which we're taking the green goal instead of the red goal. There's a red goal on Planets. And I believe Planets is the only stage? No. Planets is one of like 2, maybe 3 stages that has a red goal and no green goal. But this is actually going to be a really cool strat. Shout out to Complex
Ooh,
Plane, who
trivia
found
check.
this setup.
Ooh.
Oh, Complex Planets!
Yeah.
This made the stage so much more consistent for like so many people.
Yeah, this was a huge discovery when Complex found it. There we go.
Oh wow.
That beautiful rotation at the beginning just makes it so you have the speed you need to go to the red goal.
I was talking
Yeah,
about
that was clean.
Beginner and Advanced Extra start with SMB1 stages, but Expert Extra starts with SMB2 stages, and I have no idea why it does that. It's very weird. But of course, there's only SMB2 Master Extra, so 2 stages to go. Now 1 stage left, so time is going to be coming up in about 30 seconds here.
Yes.
So this, in Monkey
Destiny.
Ball 2, was a big, extremely detailed, rotating Nintendo GameCube model. Super Monkey Ball Deluxe was not originally released for the GameCube. We never... Okay, we have to talk about that very quickly after the run. But, yeah, this game was originally released for PlayStation 2 and Xbox, so it didn't make sense to have a GameCube here, so they made it this. I'm coming up in, like, 5 seconds-ish?
We'll make it into a dice block. It serves the same purpose. It's like a difficult little
And
rotating
time.
shape.
So, okay, something we somehow completely forgot to talk about is that I am actually playing the mod Deluxe in SMB2, which is a mod of Super Monkey Ball 2 that ports over all the stages from Deluxe. So you get the complete Super Monkey Ball Deluxe challenge mode experience on GameCube/Wii, which is important because it allows me to play with the GameCube controller, which makes pause strats way easier because of these notches right here. So yeah, and that has made Deluxe far more optimized than it was originally, and it is, at least in my opinion, the best way to play it. I can't believe we forgot to talk about that.
Yeah.
What are we even playing today? I forgot.
We were literally shouting out the custom level community, and we forgot to talk about it.
We're playing one right now.
Also, shout out to the practice mod as well, which is why I have this little impetus play up here. I'm Super Monkey Ball Deluxe's best friend. Wow. Okay.
Whoa.
Anyway,
I'm so jealous.
thank you everyone behind the scenes for for all your work with this, for helping raise funds for Transgender Law Center, for also allowing me on with my very long Monkey Ball run. Thank you for dedicating so much time to the shenanigans of me and my friends here. If you enjoyed this, I think I'm going to try to run this more because I want to get it into GDQ. It has been, I think, like 7 or 8 years since Super Monkey Ball Deluxe was into GDQ, and that was even before this mod was even released. So this needs to be in a GDQ soon, and I'm going to try my best. But yeah, follow me, twitch.tv/helix13_, a whole lot of Monkey Ball speedruns. Helix13_ on YouTube as well, and helix.midwestspeedfest.com on Blue Sky, and also shout out to Midwest Speedfest. Anything quickly from either of you?
My name is
that-
Peter. Oh,
I was
sorry.
gonna say that sounded like a
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, no. Just you know, shouting out if you want to get into monkey ball speedrunning, again, SMB Elite is a great place to go for that. You know, speedrunning resources for the entire series, including the classic games. Very cool resource.
That was a 115. I thought that was gonna be like a 117 or a 118. All right, that was better than I thought.
It was pretty solid.
Cool.
Oh, he had some good streaks at levels.
Yeah,
It was just like some like there were some stuck ones, but like
It
the
happens,
general
yeah.
gameplay was great.
Cool. Yeah, also shout out to the modern monkey ball community as well. Whether you want to run the classic games, modern games, custom level packs, what have you, there's space for you. So play monkey ball. It's a really fun game to run, and if you're playing something I have knowledge in, I'd love to help you out. But with that, thank you Deadline, thank you Peter for joining me. Thank you Bridget for hosting. This was an excellent group. This was a lot of fun. Please keep on donating. Of course, like I said, it's a cause that is quite important to me, so I'm honored to be able to help out in such a way. Yeah, keep on donating, keep on watching. Trans rights. I'll catch y'all later.
Woo!